Hey guys, so put that out of the way. There you go. Right, it's gonna be in the video now. Hey guys, right, so this video is about treating your body like a science experiment. Now, what do I mean by that? I'm not talking about, going ahead and fucking injecting all kinds of shit in your system that you don't know about and say, you know what, let me see what happens. No, don't do that shit. That's parts of your body start falling off and shit. I'm talking about, trial and error. Most of the stuff, I'm in a position of helping people and explaining to them how things work because of my trial and error. On my course of personal training, I was given X amount of information. However, most of the information that I give to my clients are all self-taught. It's stuff that I've researched, thought, you know what, that kind of makes sense. Let me go in the gym, or let me apply it. Be that in the gym or diet wise, whatever. Let me apply it to myself. Let me choose a period of time and let me try it. Now, I'm renowned for changing my stuff up so many times. 1 week I'm doing this, another couple weeks I'm doing that. Why? Because I'm constantly reading stuff, watching videos, learning, absorbing, soaking up. I'm like a sponge. And if something makes sense, I'm like, you know what? Let me try it. Let me see what happens if I do it. If it works, I keep it. I retain it. If it doesn't, I chuck it away. Make a mental note of what happened, right? Now, by doing that, I've absorbed so much information that I know how to do certain things, what to expect if you're doing certain things. I know if a client comes to me and says, you know what, I'm thinking of doing so and so and so, I'm like, no, don't do that, because that's actually not correct. It won't do that. It'll actually do this and blah, 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 blah. That's based on my trial and error. Now, of course, I'm talking about people who are coming to me as a client. However, if you're not going down the path of having a personal trainer, then you need to be willing to do a bit of trial and error. Example, some people do well with high carbs. However, some people don't do well with high carbs. They would do well on a high fat diet, right? You have to see which one you react better to. Some people, they eat high carbs, they get very sleepy, very tired. They're not as productive. They give them a high fat diet, all of a sudden, they've got energy and they're bouncing off the walls. That's a trial and error. Trial and error on supplements, for example. I get certain people asking me, does this pre-workout work? Is this pre-workout great? You're asking the wrong person, because a lot of pre-workout don't actually work on me. Excuse me. Now, again, trial and error. A pre-workout that doesn't work for me will make another person go apeshit in the gym, right? So again, trial and error. I know this because I've tried these pre-workouts. So people talk to me about a certain product and I'm like, yeah, no, it didn't work for me. Doesn't mean that it doesn't work for them. Doesn't mean that it won't work for them. So treat your body like a science experiment. If you read something and it doesn't defy the laws of logic, right? You need to come at it with common sense. If you read it and it kind of go, that's interesting, that kind of makes sense, then take a bit of time, plan it out. Say maybe a week or 2 weeks and say, I'm going to try this out and see what happens, and stick with it. And, if you're expecting something to happen in 2 weeks and in a week it's gone totally wrong, then you don't need to continue it for the 2 weeks. Just go, whoop, okay, mistake. Let me dial it back in, right? And as I said, by doing that, you will realize how your body reacts to certain things, what is BS and what's not. And it's how you grow. It's how we develop, right? Make a mistake, cool. Never do it again. Go to another thing. Trial and error. Yeah, that's the best thing I can say right now. Treat your body like a science experiment. I have. And right now I know exactly how to do things, okay? And this goes so far as how I deal with my clients. And I tell them that, you know, if I'm changing their diet in a certain way, I'll say, this is what you should expect, right? And most of the time, it is what they expect. It's what they get. It's not what they expect. You know, they've given the information. This is what you should expect, and this is what they experience most of the time. However, there have been certain cases where I do something and it totally goes wrong, and then I'm like, okay, cool, that's not for you. Let's try this, and then that works, right? So even when I'm training other people, it's all trial and error. With each individual, it's trial and error. I don't think I've said trial and error enough in this video. Just saying. So there we go, guys. Please like, share, subscribe, comment in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. If you're interested in any kind of coaching, one-to-one, online, or you want to talk about anything, you have any questions, diet reviews, anything like that, check don't hurt my hand. Check the link in the description to find out the various ways of contacting me. Train hard, keep it live, get that dirty pump, and treat your body like a science experiment. But the one thing I will say, come at it with logic, with common sense, and be safe. Don't do anything stupid, okay? As I said earlier in this video, don't be going to inject some shit that you don't know about, okay? Be safe, use the common sense, and I'll see you in the next one.